Hello, I'm Maruk Said, your microbiology guide. Let's explore in-depth micro techniques and uncover groundbreaking insight together on this educational journey into the fascinating realms of microbes.
A person who has just started immunosuppressive treatment is typically suspected of having progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy when they have new neurological symptoms. Finding JC virus DNA in the CSF fluid and many white matter lesions on imaging modalities such as brain MRI helps confirm the diagnosis. In most situations, diagnosis may be made with imaging methods in conjunction with the patient's clinical presentation. In a few rare instances, a brain biopsy on an alive patient may be necessary to detect the JC virus among oligodendrocytes. A cross-section of the brain shows that it is composed of two areas. The innermost part, known as white matter, is made up of axons that branch off of neuron cell bodies, and the outermost area, known as gray matter, is made up of neuron cell bodies. Electrical impulses are sent to the subsequent neuron in the sequence by the axons. Myelin, a fatty protective coating that envelops the axons, aids in accelerating the transmission of electrical impulses. Oligodendrocytes are a unique subset of cells that generate myelin. John Cunningham virus, or simply JC virus, is the cause of progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy. It was named after the patient who was originally infected with the virus. The genome of the JC virus is made up of closed circular double-stranded DNA, and it is not encapsulated. The virus is assumed to spread from person to person via the gastrointestinal and respiratory systems before entering the circulation and finally reaching kidney epithelial cells. The JC virus penetrates these kidney cells and begins to replicate, but our immune system's cytotoxic CD8+ T cells stop the virus in its tracks by eliminating any cell that harbors the reproducing JV virus. To be clear, the virus does not disappear. Rather, it stays dormant in the kidneys, preventing it from multiplying and spreading illness. If you have watched till here, don't forget to subscribe to Family of Science Lovers. Press the bell icon button so you are always updated. And as it turns out, the JC virus affects a large portion of the population, maybe even you. The majority of persons who have a strong immune system are able to harbor the JC virus in kidney epithelial cells for their whole lives in the latent phase. But if the immune system is compromised, things might turn bad. This can occur for a number of reasons, such as T-cell loss in an HIV-positive person or immunosuppressive drug users taking monoclonal antibodies like rituximab, used to treat autoimmune diseases and various cancers, and natalizumab, used to treat multiple sclerosis. These all have an impact on lymphocytes, which are essential for controlling the JC virus. In the absence of them, the JC virus has the potential to enter the bloodstream, cross the blood-brain barrier, and enter the brain. The JC virus quickly starts attacking oligodendrocytes in various parts of the brain, leading to axon demyelination, which obstructs neuronal transmission and causes signals to be lost. Depending on where the demyelination occurs, progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy can cause a wide range of symptoms, including progressive motor and cognitive neurologic symptoms like weakness, loss of vision, altered speech, clumsiness from poor coordination, personality changes, and dementia. About half of the instances of the disease result in major brain damage that ultimately causes death. Those who survive, however, frequently have severe neurological abnormalities since demyelination is permanent. A person who has just started immunosuppressive treatment is typically suspected of having progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy when they have new neurological symptoms. Finding JC virus DNA in the CSF fluid and many white matter lesions on imaging modalities such as brain MRI helps confirm the diagnosis. In most situations, diagnosis may be made with imaging methods in conjunction with the patient's clinical presentation. In a few rare instances, a brain biopsy on an alive patient may be necessary to detect the JC virus among oligodendrocytes. The JC virus has no known cure. although illness progression can be hindered by bolstering the immune system's capacity to manage the infection. For example, individuals with HIV infection need to begin highly active antiretroviral therapy, or HART, while those with autoimmune illnesses might benefit from stopping immunosuppressive drugs. Summary of JC virus, progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy. All right, to quickly review, progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy is an uncommon demyelinating brain illness that frequently results in death. It is brought on by the JC virus, a kind of polyoma virus that targets oligodendrocytes in particular. This causes gradual and permanent axon demyelination, which manifests as neurological disorders related to motor and cognitive functions. Since most people's immune systems are able to manage the latent form of the JC virus, only immunosuppression may cause it to reactivate. As a result, the only treatment for progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy is immune system restoration.